fastly, but up to it. So I want to give you guys a heads up here.
Yeah, roger that. We're getting out of the way.
Okay, so you ready to go on your end for that?
Just to the turnstile. Yep.
Mike's going to bring them up to the GA up to the turnstiles. Are we ready to open GA doors?
I'm ready at Schiffman's. We got a guard taking the guy to help the lady get the suite, so they'll be there momentarily. But you can start without that. But I'm good at Schiffman's.
Yeah, we don't even worry about the suites at this point. We want to get the other GA doors open. So if buckets are ready everywhere else, let's do the doors. We've got GA folks in the streets, guys, in the streets. So we got to get the GA doors open.
We're ready on the floor. Production's ready. All good, Roy. Let's go.
Despite the lies that you're making, your love is mine for the taking.
If you'd have told me 4 years ago that I would be playing drums in front of sold out arenas full of people, I would have laughed in your face. Because to me, playing drums in front of people was the most frightening thing I could possibly do. However, through spending time with the Lord, and when I got asked to audition, I originally thought, no, there's no way I could ever do that. But because they had taught me to hear God's voice and to be intimate with Him, I was able to hear God say, I want you to try your best for this, even though all the situation around you looks ridiculous. I want you to try your best. And so I did go forward through just being obedient to God, thinking, okay, God's asked me to do this, so I'm just gonna try. And then sure enough, the impossible thing happens and I get into the band of Skillet, and now I play in front of thousands and thousands of people a night. And if it wasn't for me learning to hear God's voice in that way, this would have never been an option for me.
The really unique thing about Skillet, what I get excited about, is that I just feel, I know that God has called me to both audiences. And I think what Skillet does is I think we bridge these groups. I think to a mainstream crowd, they're like, oh, these guys rock, and they're not judging us. And I've got a lot of friends in that world that are pagans and hate Jesus and everything else. And they're like, I guess, you know, you can have fun and be a Christian. They're okay when you talk about the Lord. On the Christian side, there's a lot of people, like the way I grew up in my family, that would normally look at somebody like me and be like, you can't dress like that and be a Christian. You can't play music like that and be a Christian. You can't hang out with these people and be a Christian. And I think God is using Skillet to encourage the church that we have to be the hands and the feet of Christ.